That looks good, though. I will say.
Yes.
Guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're here with Star Wars Rebels, Season 2, Episode 10. 10, because I was trying to cough. I was trying to cough. Dude, last episode, it was a really fun one.
It was.
It was fun, and it felt like a great Star Wars episode with a lot of the... I thought it hit a lot of the themes that I like that were kind of important.
Well, Ezra was on a mission that he volunteered for with Commander Sato, and they were pulled out of hyperspace by a gravity well projector.
Yeah.
Which was experimental technology from the Empire.
Yeah, we don't get to see experimental technology outside of the Galactic Civil War.
Yeah, so it was interesting. I know we looked up the guy that played, what's his name? The guy that...
Sato?
Admiral Brom Titus.
Yeah.
And that was Derek Partridge.
Yeah,
Which turns out that I've seen him in something and I don't know what. But
yeah.
he was the commanding officer of that mission.
Nice to have like a different guy, than the main our main villains every once in a while.
Yeah, and it also wasn't just some kind of scrubbed Imperial officer that was just there to have one.
Yeah.
He actually had some presence, let's say.
Yeah, he did. And he, and you commented he's got that 70s style haircut.
He did. Yeah, the sideburns and the hat hair.
Which is weird to think about. As we get closer to the movies, the hair gets more retro for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We've got to go back to the beginning, so to speak.
But
if you look at Andor,
yeah,
they didn't really do that in that.
Well,
you look
at the end of season 2.
You look at the ISB, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's because the military guys have the military haircuts.
No, the commander of the ISB, not Wolf, but
the guy gets executed.
The guy that kills himself.
Yeah.
He has kind of that older sci-fi look.
He does.
Now, Krennic does not.
No.
But Krennic, you can say, is somewhere in between.
Well, I will say that guy also had a similar hairstyle in Game of Thrones, and I saw him with something else. So it might be one of those things where guys like him on the billing didn't have to change their hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just come as you are.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Who do you think's got the best haircut in Star Wars?
I don't know, because some of those people, Han Solo's is kind of timeless.
Yeah, me, Han, Obi-Wan, and Dooku, I kind of like that.
Well, Dooku just has kind of old man with a
That's
beard.
What I'm saying. I like
short hair.
Well, I like kind of high and tight, short on the sides, groomed well kind of look. I think that looks cool.
Well, Han's kind of right there. He's just got a little more dash to it.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, except, he just gets up in the morning and doesn't do anything with it.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. If I was like a Jedi warrior ripped as shit like Hayden was episode 3, I wouldn't mind having that hair.
Yeah, most of them in general, you look at...
I had hair like that in 2020.
Look at Diego Luna.
Yeah.
And his hair and everything, it's kind of just long, shaggy, cool looking.
Yeah.
You gotta almost just say, who has the worst haircut in Star Wars?
I will say this. I like Cyril's hair in season 2. No, season 1. At the end of season... Well, no. After he was on... what's the name of that planet where the rich people are? Where they make the silk?
Yeah, that's where Thomas Eichhorst was.
Yeah, his hair there, because it was his style, except he embraced the style of the planet, which was longer. So it was like curly, and it was style, but it was curly.
I really think you gotta almost just go back to who has the worst haircut in Star Wars. Because even the Imperial officers in the old trilogy, not many of them had stupid hair.
No.
You look at Admiral Piet, it was just short, and it was under his hat.
All the military guys are pretty similar.
Tarkin's, I think they exaggerated in the cartoon just how puffy it is off of his head.
Yeah.
It's a little tighter to his head, but it still sticks out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it looks like Peter Cushing and anything else.
Yeah.
But there aren't really any other...
Anything bad hairstyles. So
really bad haircuts.
In episode 5, some of the guys running around, they look really badly 70s style.
Some of the rebel officers. Some of the guys have the kind of... the Beatles looking.
Yeah, I don't actually love Luke's in episode 6.
Luke's honestly is kind of some of the worst hair. Yeah.
Well, I liked episode 4.
He has that kind of
5,
surfer boy
when he was training with Luke Yoda.
So it's all wet and sweaty. So you look at Randy Blythe from Lamb of God when he's up there on stage and he's doing music videos and it's all sweaty and cool looking, but then you see him when it's dry. Back then, it doesn't look as cool because you know what I mean.
Okay, I think we exhausted this conversation. We'll probably talk about it for a while. I specifically liked in the last episode Rex and Kanan finally finding common ground, having established okay, we got each other's backs, we could trust each other. We also had Ezra. I thought he did a great job, and I think we got to see him being like a very capable Jedi.
No, absolutely, because it was more or less
He was
he was
playful.
impressing Sato.
Yeah.
Is the whole idea that I've been here and done this before, and Sato was kind of skeptical.
Yeah.
And then after he breaks out and takes out all those guys in the hallway, and Sato's like, "Oh man!"
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, Kanan and Rex had some bonding time rescuing Ezra.
Yeah.
But it turns out Ezra had already escaped himself, so they just kind of all had to get themselves out of there together.
Yeah, I just saw it in the effects of the cruiser crashing into, was it the gravity well, or maybe it was just the main ship?
Yeah, well, Chopper set that up to fail, and they kind of like, well, what's going on? They've still got us in the gravity well.
Yeah.
He says, give it time or something to that effect. Yeah. And then the other cruisers just get drug in and destroy it before it has a chance to
It was a
dive in.
pretty effect, so it was
You know
good.
what it reminded me of? I thought about it after we watched the episode, but you never saw the original Transformers cartoon film, have you?
No, I not really. I knew it was on your house. I just remember this shot of a ton of Transformers on one side, and was it Unicron on the other? It was a shot to scale, to show like he's this big and they are that small. Is that in, or maybe that was a poster?
It might have been a poster.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, because
That's why I know.
obviously he's huge, but
Yeah.
he at the very beginning of the movie, there's this little peaceful robot planet, and there's like little robot kids running around playing, and all of a sudden Unicron shows up and he's eating this planet, and everybody's dying.
So he's planets, or does he specifically planets?
Well, like these, obviously the Transformer-like robotic,
Okay.
whatever their races are called,
Yeah.
planets, metal.
Oh, okay.
And he's eating this planet, and all these people are dying. And these one guy's like, get to the ships! It's our only chance!
Yeah.
And the one's flying away, and he barely makes it. And all of a sudden, he just flies back into Unicron's mouth, and it just devours everything. But it reminded me of that gravity well when they're getting drug in.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of just horrible things happening to your childhood toys in this movie. People getting dropped into vats and that. Because it's not like it just eats you and grinds you up. I mean, some of that happens, but then some of the people that survive are inside Unicron are captured, and they're getting dropped in these vats of
So
acid.
are things in there that have like agency? Are things in there that have agency that are?
I think you could probably equate it to the human digestive system, where you have this biome inside of you that digests everything and contracts and does it well. It's kind of like that in there, except everything's mechanical. So these little, you remember in Zelda, those little things that come out of the floor and grab you?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like those, except they're cables with these claws on them, and they'll
Sounds
come out and try to
awful.
grab people. And then there's this conveyor over these big vats of acid, and it's just, you see these Transformers just going, no, getting dropped in, and then you see them in the acid, and they're going, dying.
That sounds horrifying.
It's impressive the level of violence that they reached in that movie, because if you watch the old cartoon, it's not like that. And it's like they went from on a scale from 1 to 100, they were like a 10 for a kid's cartoon, and they went straight to 100.
Well, our local comic shop guru, he told me there's a level of sophistication in the comics that kids who grew up with that are our age, like, it's just like, it doesn't even make sense almost that these robots are what they are, and they look like how they look like, and they tell some really good stories that are pretty mature in the comics as well.
No, it's just crazy, the level, like, because for one reason Hasbro did that in the movie was to wipe out all these characters so they can start new characters in their toy lineup.
Yeah.
But they made the decision to wipe all these
I know,
Transformers.
that's why.
It's just impressive. But anyway, when they were getting dragged back in that gravity well, that's what came to mind.
Well, I think I mentioned the last reaction, the idea of, I know
That guy, one of the survivors from that planet, ends up on the planet of the Quintessons and the Sharkticons, and he gets eaten by the Sharkticons. They drop him in there, in this farce of a court, and they just say he's guilty, and they drop him in, and they just...
It's a kangaroo court.
Yeah, they just devour him. You
awful.
see him trying to swim out of the water, and everything's getting him.
I might have to watch that, react to this sometime. So,
It's great.
guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon to see our full-length uncut reactions, conversations like this, and early access. Let's jump in.
Gorlin Massacre?
Gorman?
Gorman.
Well, did you just say that?
No, you were talking about the pre-talk.
Okay.
Funny hat. That's some bad hat.
Oh, no.
You were granted clearance for takeoff.
I'm afraid it's been canceled. As fortune would have it, you carry a cargo of great interest to us.
No!
No.
Fear not, old one. We wish to make friends. But first, we have some business to attend to.
That kind of sucks.
Oh yeah.
This is unexpected.
Ahsoka.
Don't get me wrong, it's always good to see you, but
What I have to say is Jedi business.
then I guess I qualify.
You qualify more than I do.
She's always bragging how she's not a Jedi.
She's more of a Jedi in terms of training and experience than he is.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been monitoring transmissions from Mustafar to find out more about the Sith Lord.
And?
Information about him eludes me. It seems they have a secondary mission to make retrievals.
Well, we know they hunt Jedi.
I managed to decode 2 sets of coordinates. I'm on my way to investigate the first one.
And you want me to check out the second? I'm in.
You should have Ezra join you.
He's already briefed on the mission.
Bring Zeb as well. He proved himself against the Inquisitors before.
Pretty city.
Yeah, it is. Kind of
Very Russian.
like Agrabah.
Very Russian.
Yeah.
Little onion caps.
Yeah.
I don't know what those things are called, but
Chopper, you have those coordinates?
he doesn't even have a little plug thing. He's just using his little hand.
Yeah.
There. I doubt they're renting. Zeb, you take a look around the spaceports for the Inquisitor's ship.
I like when we get a new city. I mean, I always told you my favorite city and arc might be Zagirian Slaver arc. It's kind of Mayan.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
So I wouldn't do that because I've seen too many zombie movies. Oh yeah.
I'm here.
It's okay. You're safe
Help
now.
me help my grandchild.
Your grandchild.
They took her. The Red Blades. They knew that she hasn't.
You need to rest. I will find her.
Hey, where you going? Yes, you found them. Congratulations. It's one of those lousy probes.
How do you know there aren't more of those things?
I really thought there was gonna be another one after you said
Yeah.
that.
Let's blast that ship and get out of here.
Just left the baby in there?
Yeah.
It's not even in anything. It's just.
I really hope that's not a baby Inquisitor. No, we can't just leave it here. We'll blow up the ship after we get the baby. What is wrong with you?
It's cool. A cool looking building. Like in Eastern Europe.
Over here. She's alive.
Malchukuga will baby.
Her child. She thinks they came for her child. 2 red blades.
My baby want to.
She managed to send her child away with a droid.
I promise you, Ura, we'll find your pipe.
I wouldn't promise that at all.
Kanan, what do they want with her child?
I don't know, Ezra. You're telling me there's another baby out there? And it's headed your way. On my way. That one's all yours.
How you gonna tell the baby that?
Yeah. Baby ain't gonna understand. So I tell the droid, fool.
Oh.
Honored soldier, feared rebel, baby hunt. Hey, droid! Wait. I'm here to help. His mother, Ura, sent me. That's right. Ura. She sent me for her child.
Spike Spiegel, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
There, baby thing. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Why'd it have to be me?
Dude,
Kanan, I found the baby.
home noogies, get out of there. Get on the droid.
I know.
Ride like the wind.
I'm taking him back to the ship. No, I'm sorry. You can't come. You have to act as a decoy.
Oh no. The run.
That's really not good.
You're not gonna
You're
escape
just
from that.
standing there the whole time. Why are you standing there?
Ran into your 2 friends. We'll be in the tower at the Grid 9 intersection. Hurry.
I understand that his anatomy is theoretical. theoretically possible that he could run pretty fast.
Yeah,
But when he's running, he doesn't look like he's going very fast.
I know. And they're also
They look like they're going very fast. Especially Fatso.
Kanan, stop! This is definitely the place.
Huh? What was that noise?
What do you think, Metal Gear Solid?
That's what I say. That's what they say. Like, huh? What was that noise?
Let's see him.
Wouldn't if I were you. Just start shrieking again. Told you not to disturb him. Try holding him. You have the talent to connect. Use it.
It's not like a bunch of dudes that don't know what to do with the baby. That's what's kind of funny about it. You can't use Beast Calm on that thing.
That's what he was just saying. You have the power to connect. Use it.
What's wrong with him?
It is rough.
I don't know what to do with him.
Whatever you're doing, stop it.
You are making it worse.
Where to now?
Only one way left. Hold it.
Whole prequel trick.
It's still hot. He's putting hands in
If you keep this up, we'll never shake them.
They are here.
Are you certain?
You would question me, seventh sister?
Only when you're wrong. Fifth brother.
Just look at his face.
Nice plan. But if you hadn't noticed, we'd run out of floors.
You have to get the little one out of here. And I think I know how.
I won't let you face them without me.
Hey, you made a promise to return this child to his mother, and the best chance we've got to keep it is for you to calm him down.
He's terrified.
Because he senses your fear.
How can he sense my fear?
Because he's strong with the Force. Oh, I should have seen
That's a
it.
good answer,
The
actually.
Inquisitors are after these kids because they're like you, Ezra.
Don't have too much fun without us.
May the Force be with you.
We're gonna go for a ride.
Don't waste our time again.
Damn it, dude.
Quiet. Calm down.
Dude, you gotta move.
Calm down.
Oh, Kanan Jarrus. At last.
Yeah, Zeb, I don't know.
And physically, he's a match, but with the Force, it's not really
The Force just, yeah, makes you
a
stronger.
great equalizer. It's like a Colt 45.
Once I get you back to your mother, maybe you could come live with us on Gorel. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Once I get you back to your mother, maybe you could come live with us on Gorel.
Gorel.
Time for a new strategy. Run. Whoa. You know what you're doing. A speeder. I can't believe it. How'd you know? I didn't.
Send in reinforcements and lock down all spaceports.
Go faster.
Figured they would crash into those things in the middle.
The driver's like, oh, my speeder.
The door is locked, Kanan. The door is locked.
I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Wow, spinny weapon. That looks good, though. I will say.
Yes. The way she's using it, I don't want jumping around and everything.
It's kind of like Ahsoka, except with a double.
I don't have time to waste on you, child.
Nice.
It's like Darth Maul. You know that's what they were thinking. Even the music.
Guys, here!
What about Ahsoka?
She's doing fine.
I know why you want the children.
If we get airborne, I bet she'll just come to us.
You are beaten.
They're too dangerous to be kept alive.
That's what I was thinking.
It looks like you are the one that is beaten.
Frieza.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
Rapture will please Lord Vader.
Hasn't Master bringing it back yet?
She looks so funny with that hat.
Yeah.
They're force sensitive. I've seen this before. A Sith Lord attempted the same thing back in the Clone Wars, but the Jedi Order stopped him.
Okay. I guess that task falls to us now.
That is so funny. I don't know why.
Maybe you could come live with us on Garou. You'd like that.
That's some chicken shit right there.
We would love to visit you on Garou.
Guys, that was a reaction to this, our discussion. I thought it was a fun one. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And then when Ahsoka came in, I thought it was really good.
It was really good. I thought that the Kanan fight, in terms of the lightsaber duel itself, looked a little better because they didn't show a lot of Ahsoka's. Comparatively, all panned out.
Yeah, there's only, I don't know, like maybe 7 seconds worth of the actual fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanan, he looked good. And sometimes there's something, I mean, because Kanan is not as good. And therefore, sometimes he's slightly more grounded.
Yeah.
I've always loved Maze just because of Ninja Turtles, the first movie. I think fights look really good when someone is aggressing and someone is regressing, and there's like, I don't know, I think the exchange is more interesting. I think it's more interesting towards the climax when the exchange is more equal.
Well, absolutely. But if you look at for instance, everyone loved when Yoda broke out against Dooku.
Yeah.
But that fight's not that good.
Yeah, it's not like, not to us. I mean, it's cool and it's fun, and
it's cool that was the moment where everyone got to see Yoda in action.
Yeah, because it was definitely a shocker. But like at home, I remember back here, like thinking we can't do any of that shit. We gotta go back to doing Darth Maul moves.
And
now.
even Dooku's moves, like that movie, I think suffered because even the fight with Anakin, it wasn't that impressive.
Well, there were close-ups. Like they opted for the close-ups, and
even the parts that you can see, they weren't very. And they're also very short-lived, honestly. But the idea was that he makes short work of Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then Yoda steps in, and he can't beat him. So I get that, but at the same time, I thought that the fight with Kanan and the Seventh Sister, as it panned out, a lot of those moves are very good, and how she was moving, and obviously him being on the defensive, and now Ahsoka coming in, and she's fighting both of them.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Now I do wish that would have pulled a Frieza moment there with that double-bladed saber coming back, or like Green Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, I knew enough to know that wouldn't happen, but as it was happening, I thought maybe she'd get nicked or something.
Yeah, it would have been worth it.
Yeah.
I think, because you don't see that many deaths that are like that interesting.
In the LCC community, we've had things like that, like it, where someone uses it to fling at someone, but they move and it hits the person who's summoning it, stuff like that. Yeah. There's a couple funny moments in this as well. Just Zeb and Chopper. Now we'll blow up the ship after we get the. What's
wrong with you?
Yeah. I love R2, but Chopper is proven to be kind of funny in this one.
Well, Chopper's got a little more attitude.
He does.
I mean, R2 I know has
better or
attitude,
worse.
but it's not very expressive in a live action setting.
I love his
He's
attitude
a
with
lot more
3PO.
static.
Yeah.
And versus Chopper in this cartoon, his head kind of bobs from his body,
Yeah.
and so they kind of give him a little more of a jaunty look.
Yeah. When freaking 3PO kicks him on Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. But they're a little dynamic.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Also, the idea, because we saw this, it was called The Children of the Force was the name of the episode. I actually think it was a couple of different episodes where bounty hunters were getting Force-sensitive children for Palpatine on Mustafar. Yeah, so I mean, obviously we know the Sith do that. In terms of these actual Inquisitors, I'm not sure the backstory on them, but I imagine they were former Jedi that just kind of fell or were taken, just like
taken as younglings or
like in Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, like in Jedi Fallen Order, like her character obviously seemed to go through a more of a torturous process.
Yeah, she was a little older.
Yeah, she was a little older. No, I thought it was good. Lightsaber fighting was good, and it was good to have Zeb in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, they're going to go to Gorel. We talked about this during reaction, but I thought the location was unique.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the city, it was very plain, but they also give you a very elaborate looking cityscape and then these moons in the background.
Yeah.
So it's very nice panoramic view. And the buildings, you mentioned the windows and things looking Eastern European, and I brought up the little onion tops.
Yeah, on the towers.
Top of the towers. I would say cathedrals is what I was going to say, but they're obviously not cathedrals.
I'd like to see, because in the absence of George always wanted to like have these new locations, and maybe they'd only go there once or maybe twice. But
the idea that there are thousands of these planets, habitable planets in this galaxy.
Yeah.
Or more. I don't know how many, but you have to kind of mix up the variety. Not everything can be, okay, this is forest, this one's desert, this one's snow.
Yeah.
I know that's cheaper.
Yeah.
I guess, in terms of, budgetary constraints, but it can't always be that way, especially when you have the means to make it so.
No, I agree, and I feel like in the Rebels, I think due to budgetary constraints and the idea that I heard Filoni was kind of on the chopping block if the show didn't do well. But, George, they take a lot of time fleshing out with these. This is the city, it's influenced by these cultures, and this is their backstory, and you might not even see it when you watch the show. But they had all that in there.
I noticed that it probably suffered in the same way that the first season of the 2012 TMNT show suffered, where you don't see a lot of people on the streets.
Yeah, they're not, because they didn't create the assets
when they
yet.
were first going into the building. You saw one of the whatever those things are called, hammerhead people.
Yeah,
and,
Ithorians.
Yeah, and you saw one of those people outside.
Mm-hmm.
They go inside the building. There's one of them in there.
Yeah.
There's no one else in any other rooms or hallways. On their escape, they land on one speeder, and then the Inquisitors land on another speeder.
Yeah.
And that's the only people you really see.
Yeah, there's not a lot of traffic, and what would look like would be a busy city. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a city. You think there'd be some kind of people walking around. There'd be something.
Yeah. So, no, I agree. I mean, I bring it up in the 2012 show a lot. I guess it
got better over time.
Yeah, because they have
the budget got better and they were making money.
And they could take these assets and say, "Oh, we'll paint that. We'll just change the clothes in that one.
Yeah.
Or we'll make that guy's skin darker."
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this show starts to look better and better as well. But you watched the Clone Wars, then you watched the last season of Clone Wars, which came out 12 years later, and then you watched
Bad
Batch, which came out after the Clone Wars, looked really good.
Oh yeah.
So this is 10, 15 years old now, but it's still decent, and I do think, to me, one of the best arcs in all the animation is actually in this particular show, Rebels. Okay. So, anyways, guys, if you don't want to wait until next week, check us out on Patreon. If not, we'll see you on YouTube on Thursday.